finishing it off.
Rejected by Jordan. They retain possession. Offensive rebound. Here's Love, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Cavaliers with some changes. James comes in for Sean Marion. And Miller's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
DeAndre Jordan has always had a knack for the incredible, and it usually manifests itself in his dunks or blocks. But last year he committed himself more on the defensive end, and it really made a difference for him.
Stolen by Haywood. It's deflected. Kicks it out to James. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Griffin's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. You think about defense, Clark, and it isn't just how many shots you block. Jordan really seemed to focus on the little things that go into being successful defensively.
And I think that's a tribute to Doc Rivers, who actually emphasized some of those little things that would help Jordan elevate his game and his team. And to Jordan's credit, he took heed and made significant improvement.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
Clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shot.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for LeBron. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Call's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions. Boy, you got to love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
For Los Angeles, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Crawford. The pass to Barnes. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
And that one's good, Irving.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And here's Barnes for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul for 3. Paul can't get that one to fall. Misses the shot. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
LeBron, for so many years, a Doc Rivers coach team has stood between you and what you have always tried to achieve. Now, of course, Doc with a new team, and you shared a moment with him after the game. Do you mind sharing what he said?
The way he keeps his guys prepared and mentally in tune throughout the whole game, throughout the whole season, that's a great quality in a coach, and I wanted to share that with him. So wish him the best.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our Player of the Game, LeBron James. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4, Miller is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Haywood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
You know, an interesting statement came from the mouth of CP3 last year when he mentioned that he feels that Allen Iverson was the most influential player ever. Interesting. Most probably would have said Jordan.
Takes a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Irving. Irving double team. And slam dunk by Haywood.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Crawford against Miller. Crawford drives in. Miller grabs the miss.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And James throws it down.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Lets it go with a 3. Crawford, no luck. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And finished off by LeBron.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Paul. Crawford outside. Kicks it to Griffin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Clock at 4. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Irving drives in. Can't connect from short range.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Now, here is Irving. Griffin with the steal. He lobs it up, and it's Barnes slamming it down. Cavaliers trailing. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
And James throws it down.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Now here's Crawford. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Brendan Haywood is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here is Miller. Following the score by Jamal Crawford.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Griffin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64th, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. Louis Amundsen, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. J.J. Redick's checked in for Los Angeles. .137 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Amundsen dishes to Love. And stolen by Redick. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Looking to end the run. The offensive rebound. Miller with a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Sean Marion, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. They get it back. Jordan missed inside. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Irving against Paul. And here's Miller outside, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Barnes. Paul outside. Redick for three. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Clippers on top, up 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, kind of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Los Angeles leading by 7. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Miller, and it's Haywood in at the center position.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles pundits because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there are some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
And stolen by James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And for Love, the other reason for the skepticism, you know, he's not a chiseled, overpowering athlete. He's not flashy. You know, maybe he doesn't look like a superstar, but his game speaks for itself, just the strength and the skill.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively.
Oh, look out.
I don't know that this is